So actually, let's do this fun exercise.
Okay.
So because you study geopolitics every day, you really know where every country stands. So as of today, on a scale of 1 to 10, tell me how powerful is US, China, India, and Russia on a scale of 1 to 10.
Economically speaking, US is the most powerful that is out there still.
So like I want to know the relative strength.
Okay, I will tell you dollar as a reserve currency. How much of reserve currency of dollar in circulation is nearly 56%. 56% of all the reserve currency in all the world is still dollar. People talk about de-dollarization since China is a threat. Guess what percentage is it for China?
I think single digit.
2%. Yeah.
2%.
It's 2%.
Okay.
Euro is a close second, but that's 20%.
Euro is 20%.
Yes.
Okay.
And USA, as we're discussing, will make demand for dollar more. The only way you make a currency reserve currency is that you make a global perpetual demand for it. और बन गई reserve currency, सबको ही आपकी currency चाहिए और हमेशा ही चाहिए तो सब आपकी currency लेंगे. You are a reserve currency. That's what petrodollars did. US is going to do that the same thing with what we were just discussing. So reserve currency dollar की रहेगी. अगर आपकी currency सबसे बड़ी है तो आप हो economically सबसे powerful. And plus आपकी corporate सारी है. US companies are there in every country, but not every country's company are in US. China is coming up fast. Let's say BYD. अगर BYD पे import duties हट जाएं, that auto BYD car is auto D3. So if the import duties are removed, that car is worth nearly a Scorpio N.
Okay.
Why would I purchase a Scorpio N or an XEV when I'm getting a such better car at the same price? So China technologically has advanced greatly. And that can be a threat because those companies will take over global businesses.
Yeah.
But the biggest market is still USA. Whatever you manufacture, you cannot sell without USA. And if you are accessing US markets, you can be sanctioned. Tariffs can be put on you. And that's, once again, USA becomes economically extremely powerful. Because वो आज भी है सबसे बड़ी market. China, of course, is coming up fast. But it's nowhere even close. And China के real numbers किसी को पता भी तो नहीं है ना. So, economically, USA will be ahead. At least, जो ये Clarity Act, Lumens Act और Genius Act हो जाएगी, 2 generation तो कहीं नहीं जा रहे. और उसके बाद कुछ और खेल लेंगे.
So where is India in all of this strategy?
India...
Are
economically
we even relevant in this game?
Of course we are relevant because we have the maximum numbers. We have the biggest emerging middle class. We are the best success story when it comes to taking a country from lower economic sections to middle class and, higher income group while being a democracy. People just miss this part. They just take it for granted.
Which part? The democracy?
Yes. Thing is, we can talk shit about Narendra Modi here. We can talk shit about Dharmendra Pradhan or anyone. And we know that most likely, we will not be jailed just for talking shit. That's democracy. आप China में Tiananmen Square की बात करके दिखा दो. People forget what that event was, yaar. Imagine a protest on place like Jantar Mantar and your army comes and it just shoots people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just understand. And it was not like it was like 500 years ago, Alauddin Khilji did burn, Bakhtiyar Khilji burned. Dude, it was in our lifetime.
Yeah.
Most of my friends were born during that time, were alive. And it has just been eradicated. So India is a very good place where you want to have transparent business deals. Where India is lacking is definitely the AI story.
Yeah.
कि हमारा वो AI pitch है ही नहीं. Like Johnson Young said that AI is a 5-layered cake. At the bottom,
AI is a
5-layered cake.
Okay.
At the bottom is the chips. Like you need those chips to, promulgate AI-enabled devices everywhere. उनके बिना कुछ नहीं चल सकता. This has a chip, this has a chip, everything has a chip. Okay. US is very far ahead in chip manufacturing thanks to NVIDIA and its control over TSMC and all the factors put in place. But that's also a good discussion. I'll tell you where China can come. So chips mein, like US is very high. They have the highest latest generation chips and everybody is very far ahead. Second is infrastructure. That's where China is very powerful because none of this can happen without massive data centers, without massive amount of water supply and electricity. China is very powerful.
In energy production.
In electricity production. Third is your applications. Like what do you do with
I think I think even SpaceX's vision is energy production in satellite.
Yes. And also space data centers.
Yeah.
That would be really cool, right?
They're trying to get those 2 layers.
Yes. And that's where the valuations are justified in terms of what SpaceX is doing.
So that was the second layer. What is the third layer?
Third layer is the data set.
Huh.
That's where we can be really useful.
I think that is where India is doing
because we have massive amounts of data.
Yeah.
Recently there was this case where a woman was paid $250 to clean houses just by putting a smartphone on it. You remember? 2 days ago.
To make robots out of it.
Yes.
So that's the data they want.
Yeah. Bhai, I'm telling you that the reason why AI, they need access to your data. Abhi bhi come data thodi, but the problem is that most of the data, if you search any article or anything, more likely than not, it will be written by an AI. So AI cannot be trained on AI data, and that's where they need it. And that's why this chatbot has become like a sex chatbot. They want access to your more intimate thoughts. So everything is about just getting access to your data. And that's where India can be very good pitch, because we have massive people and massive numbers generate massive data, and we will always be required for that.
So data centers is basically there to get all of this data and store it for the AI to be trained on.
Process it.
So India is ahead on that front. Are we doing something?
Not data center front, but this AI summit which recently happened, that's where announcements have been made.
The AI summit where Modi and they did all of this.
Yeah. Yes, so see, that's the power of PR, man. That's all. This is all that they remember. People forgot that they actually deals with 100, I think, maybe $100 million worth of, or maybe billion. I'm not sure about billion because it changes the scale. But massive deals were signed just for data centers in India.
So coming back to that conversation. So third is data center. What is other layers?
Applications.
Okay.
What do you do with the data? What kind of processes you do? And usme again, China is very high up.
So then basically India's story is very limited when it comes to AI.
Yes.
So should we even invest in Indian companies?
For sure. Even without AI, irrespective of AI, growth will be there. TCS recently did sign a deal with NVIDIA. It will help with the back-end technology. So even that will help them. And AI also is not a ubiquitous answer. For example, yesterday only a news came, Pizza Hut was sold for near, I think, 25,000 crore rupees.
Okay.
That was the deal. But before that, a news came that Pizza Hut conglomerate who was operating nearly 130 stores in, I think, Northwest America, sued Dragon Tail for $300 million. Dragon Tail was an AI-enabled delivery partner. So what Dragon Tail did was that he said that we will, manage all your deliveries and the way you organize this entire structure via AI. And DoorDash was just the delivery partner. It did one thing. Dragon Tail gave access to DoorDash delivery partners to their kitchen. That a rider could see in lifetime when a pizza is going inside oven and when it is coming out. It's a very simple thing. And everybody thought this will make the process efficient. It will make the process faster. What it did was that when a rider, ideally before Dragon Tail used to come, get the pizza, pick it up, go, deliver, come back. But now since he has a live feed access, he saw that there's a second order coming. I can see that order going inside oven right now. I know that within 4 minutes or 5 minutes, it will be ready again. How about instead of delivering this first order, I just wait in the lobby for another 7 minutes and I pick up second order, and that's how in the same time duration or almost the same, I delivered 2 orders. I make double the money.
Yeah.
They started doing it. Or what happens? The first order they collected, it started getting cold.
Oh.
Started reaching customers
late.
Messed up. And they were furious. They started getting a lot of negative reviews. And Pizza Hut for their life could not figure out what are we doing wrong. They audited everything. Their suppliers have changed some ingredient. Something has gone wrong with cardboard boxing because they were saying it's coming cold. Wo taste nahi hai, wo taste. And it was this thing. An AI partner, by just giving this one simple feature, messed up their entire profits. And a lot of companies who had fired so many people because of the AI wave now are rehiring. So वो जो rehiring होगी back-end work के लिए, वो India की as always IT export opportunity है.
I think GCCs are hiring a lot in India.
Yes. So that is where we can come in. But yes, we are very
limited opportunities.
Yes, true.
Glad you made it till here. If this gave you even one idea to improve your finances, send it to a friend. Helping them might just make you the smartest person in their group chat. And don't miss the full episode on Finance with Sharan. There's a lot more where this came from.